ready to go to Hampton Court. David and Rita and Pauline. 27th of July, which is Sandra's birthday today. Phoned up this morning, wished her happy birthday. Big Ben. 10 to 10, the boat leaves at 10. $10 we should be off. Here it goes. Why aren't the boat moving? We should be going now.
What's that all there?
I don't know, it's an old wreck, isn't it?
At the Ark, isn't it?
St Thomas's Hospital over there. County Hall, London night. Looks like we're going to be going against the tide. The tide's going out fast. We'll be moving up any second now. Are we off? Yeah, we're off.
And welcome aboard the Henley for our trip upriver to Kew, Richmond and Hampton Court. Just before we get too far into the journey, we do have to give you a brief safety announcement. It's nothing to worry about, it's just something we have to do. The boat you're on, the Henley, is licensed by the Maritime Coast Guard Agency of this country to carry 93 passengers, and at this present time we have on board 62. Our life jackets, they're situated in the lower saloon underneath the seating and in a box in front of the wheelhouse. We have life belts each side of the top deck. We've also got 2 inflatable life rafts on board, and what they do, they just float free of the vessel and they blow up into basically big rubber boats. Now we do have a small saloon down below, and if you venture down there, the emergency exits, they are clearly marked, and in the lower saloon we have a small fully licensed bar. We'll be open all the time we're underway. You can also get yourself teas, coffees, other bits and pieces down there in this country. Now the tall tower, this end of the building, which houses the clock face, that's the, used to be called the St Stephen's Tower, as it stood on the site of the St Stephen's Crypt. But when our Queen had her Diamond Jubilee last year, they renamed that tower the Elizabeth Tower. Now Big Ben, that's just the name of the bell up there, which strikes the hour, is the largest of all the bells, weighs 13.5 tonnes, and was named after Sir Benjamin Hall, who was Commissioner of Works at the time of completion. Now, staying with the palace on your right, you see the 2 tented areas on the terrace. Now, the green and white one, that's where the House of Commons entertain on the terrace. That's colour-coded with a bridge behind green, and they work on green seats. Now, the red and white one, that's where the House of Lords entertain on the terrace. That's colour-coded with a bridge in front red, and they sleep on red seats. The tall tower at the end of the building we're approaching with a flagpole on the top. Now, that used to be called the King's Tower, but when Queen Victoria had her Diamond Jubilee, they renamed that one the Victoria Tower. It's in there that they store ballot papers after each general election for 1 year at a time before being destroyed. And when Parliament is in session, they fly a Union flag from the flagpole up there, and they're the only people in this country who need to fly a flag to let you know they're working. At the moment, they're trying to kill everybody. They've taken to flying the flag 24 hours a day. We don't know whether they're working or not, that is. This next bridge ahead of us, this is the Vauxhall Road Bridge, and the interesting thing about this one, if you look to each of the abutments between each archway, you notice they've all got statues. The statues are all of women, and they represent the various arts and crafts of in and around London. Now, if we start over on the south shore, which is your left-hand side, the one nearest the shore over there, that one is science. This one on your immediate left, fine arts. On your immediate right, four statues on the upper side of the bridge. and I'll point these out to you, and we'll start back over here on the North Shore, back on our right hand side. Now when we come out from beneath the bridge, the one nearest the shore back on your right, that one represents agriculture. Now this one that's going to your left is engineering, and the one nearest the shore over on your left, that one represents pottery. You might have noticed I said they represent the arts and crafts, and they're all of women, and that's because you women are more artier and craftier than us men. It's the only sexist gang you get off me today, ladies. On your left, just ahead of us, the low-lying building with a white roof. Now, that's the new Common Garden Fruit, Vegetable and Flower Market. That was moved to this site about 35 years ago now, and it was moved to ease the traffic congestion. That the American government have purchased a plot of land over there, and what they're going to do is where they're going to build the new American embassy. They've already sold their embassy in Grosvenor Square. They've sold that on the understanding that they can stay there until the new one's built in Nine Elms on your left-hand side. The jetty ahead of us with a white digger on it, now that's Metro Greenham aggregates, and we had barges brought up here and small coasters come up. They deliver sand and ballast, obviously unloaded and taken ashore, and where you see the white silos on your left, it's turned into cement for the building work that goes on in and around London. Now the grey warehouse behind there, now that's the Western Riverside Waste Authority, one of 3 depots on the Thames in London. There's a larger one up ahead of us at Wandsworth, smaller one back down behind us in central London. And what happens over there, you get the rubbish carts, they go around the streets picking up all the rubbish. They go to one of those depots, the rubbish is unloaded and it's compacted into those yellow containers you see over there. Now as you can see for yourself, the containers are then loaded on the barges and they're towed down river to a place in Essex called Mucking, and the rubbish is then taken ashore and used for land and refill. Building with the 4 chimneys on your left there, now that's the Battersea Power Station, and the power station closed down in 1977, and several companies have owned the site over the years, and they've all planned to turn it into a leisure and residential area. But up until the end of last year, nothing had happened, but another company purchased the site. As you can see, they built some show apartments and sales offices over there. We've noticed quite a bit of work taking place. In the Evening Standard, the local evening paper a couple of weeks ago, it said in there that they've just sold an apartment on your left-hand side, which takes the total sales for the site so far to £1 million. Now, that's not bad considering they haven't built any yet, is it? Now, the main stumbling block for all the companies that have owned the site up until now has been the power station itself. Now, the building has got a Grade 2 listing on it, and that means you can do what you like to the inside, but you can't pull the building down. Anything built over there has to incorporate the power station as you see it. The reason it was given a Grade 2 listing, it's the largest house brick built building anywhere in Europe. And I had a quick look on the internet the other night and I can't really believe it myself, but it did say on there that there was 61 million house bricks used to build that building on your left hand side.
Yeah.
It's what's known as a peace pagoda, and it was built by an order of Buddhist monks.
Let's go again.
And what they plan to do, they want to build one of those in every major city in the world, and they believe that when they've done that, we will in fact have world peace. So I can only work out from that at the moment that they haven't finished building them all yet, have they? Road that runs parallel with the river on our right hand side. Now this is the start that leads into Cheney Walk of Chelsea, and many famous people have lived in Cheney Walk at one time or another. Name just a couple for you. Whistler the artist lived over there, also Turner the artist. Oscar Wilde, he had a place in Cheney Walk for a little while, as did Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger had an apartment over there for a little while as well.
But we still did.
Now, staying on your right, just up ahead of us, you've got all the boats moored there. Now, they're all moored on Cadogan Pier of Chelsea. And the bridge ahead of us, now that's the Albert Suspension Bridge. And it was named after Queen Victoria's husband, Prince Albert. Well, it was a suspension bridge until they put that central abutment in the middle there. And the reason for that,
Last time we come
in
up
the
there.
60s, the bridge was found to be unsafe, and they were trying to pull it down. But local residents, they liked the bridge that much, they got up a petition, and an engineer came up with the idea of that central abutment, and as you can see for yourself, it did the trick. It obviously saved the bridge. Mind you, this never has been a very strong bridge, this one. If you look to each end, you'll probably make out small round toll booths, and beneath those are plaques asking officers with marching troops to allow them to break step as they cross the bridge to avoid the build-up of vibration, as it used to cause the bridge to sway. There used to be lots of troops crossing this bridge. Over on your right-hand side you have the areas of Kensington and Chelsea, and there's several large army barracks over there, and the troops used to cross here to exercise in Battersea Fields.
This is Putney, looks quite nice. Probably have to come up here and have a walk along the riverbank up in Putney, along this area one day. We're doing it now. Yeah, just get a t-shirt. It's very nice over there. It's Richmond Lock.
So you're cruising up the river now?
Yeah, we're just going into Richmond Lock.
Okay.
Yeah. Got the boat about half one. Yeah, it's lucky. Yeah, it's worth doing.
Footbridge up there. Oh, that's good though. Gates are closing. Gates are nearly closed. Richmond Lock.
£10 £15
The gates were nearly closed and they've opened them up again now because another boat's coming in. This boat to come in. Come on, boat. Not going to rain now.
It isn't.
No. Might rain tonight. Right, now we can close the gates now. We just saw this boat half an hour ago. Kew Bridge. That's it, the lock gate's closed down. This is Richmond.